Bella comes into the house and we go up the stairs and she's like, okay, so what bed do I sleep in? And I'm just like, you know, pick whatever bed you choose to sleep in.
I mean, which room is it for what time?
Whichever room.
Okay.
I had been driving for hours, aggravated, had the incident. I just wanted to just get my bed, my own bed, hopefully didn't have to share a bed with someone. I was just hoping for that.
Well,
Okay,
only one left.
Right.
It's one downstairs.
This really had a new girl to go back, so they be like,
Well,
"What?"
I had a long drive. I'm just like a little bit out of it.
Look at the
Girl,
clothes though.
I
You better
know.
bring that to the runway tomorrow.
Yeah.
With the fur. Oh my God, yeah.
My halo, halo, halo.
So Bella's just like, what room is she gonna sleep in? I'm like, in that room. She's like with me?
I did have a bed to myself. In a room with a nut.
So this right here? Okay.
Yeah.
So who else is sleeping here? Dana. She put me. She gonna be with me?
Mm-hmm. Bella. It feels like Bad Girls Club for real. What?
Yes.
What is
We should
this?
have had our pictures on the wall.
Bye. Still me. I'm about to put a crown right up here. The queen's room. I just got like a bad, like a off vibe, but of course I could have had it wrong, or you know, it was two students' house, you know. But she just kind of had this crazy look about her, and someone said try to pick her. I put the window down trying to pick up the other girl when she ran out, because she didn't know who I was at first. So it was, you know, just kind of very murky at that point.
At this point, I think I've assessed the situation enough that I should warn or, you know, warn.
So she tells me that there's some crazy stray that she picked up, and she doesn't know what happened. She thought she was doing someone a favor, trying to reach out, help out, you know, uplift someone like she likes to do from time to time. And it turned out to be a disaster. And I didn't know what disaster she's talking about, but I said, maybe, you know, she just had a drink, maybe she's exaggerating or something. I don't know.
I'm like, you know I just told you she was crazy. Hoop-de-woo. But for the sake of space, I mean, it's kind of like the only open bed. And she's like, what else you got going on? Yeah.
You can come in here though if you need to bed. Or like just come in here.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't feel like it's deep, but I just didn't want you to be surprised.
Bitch.
Let me go deep.
I don't know.
Deep.
I wish you had to go with Marcus tonight.
Where's he at? Which one's he?
Come on.
Girl, I called it.
Oh, it's velvet.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Why is he so good?
That's his job. You signed for it.
Oh my God.
And then that's when the other designer was like, if she's doing all this, then maybe they are crazy. And then I guess that's when they went in the kitchen and hide the knives. I was trying to hide myself, okay? Because I needed to go out to the patio in the back. Because I just couldn't do it.
Listen.
We know who did it. Oh!
I was like, I don't want to.
I couldn't believe, like, she was just acting like this, like, you were just like, just this sweet little innocent, like, oh, you ain't never had no exposure. Like, girl, I've been there. I've been had a sheltered life, like, oh, little baby Cece. And then I'm like, no, this is not Mimi. Like, no, what? No, ain't nobody playing grip on with you. I'm gonna play grip. Keep on playing. I'm gonna play grip ass.
Like grip it.
Right, beat that ass. Thank you. You knew what it was. I ain't had to explain. See that, girl?
Had the pins too.
So I said, aha, I got it. That's why she was so happy and giddy and overjoyed, even though I didn't pick up her friend. She got payback. She surely got payback. Trying to put me in there with a crazy person in the room to a girl that I heard they had to hide the knives from. Put all the knives in the house, put them in a cup. That's the person I was supposed to sleep in the room with.
Watch my back.
No bag.
Why is there so many options? Why, Lord?
So the whole thing about the knives, it definitely wasn't my idea. I didn't even know that they were getting hidden. I think that was after she started showing different sides and being like, I don't know whether that was before the house, because it was all a blur. Like, honestly, it was just too much.
Just the whole energy in the house, just surrounding her, and then me seeing her in her bed, kind of muttering, like, not in the bed that I was supposed to sleep with her, and another person in her. And I just said, I don't know about this. And I already had a crazy day, crazy night. I'm like, I can't handle this right now. I really couldn't.
So Bella decides, okay, I'm gonna take the room. And at this point, Cece, super peacemaker, and so she's like, you know, Z, come into my room.
Cause like she was in my room, kind of laying on my bed. You know, I had to get my bag. You know, I wasn't even there with her. I was keeping an eye out for that.
So Z's in her room, chilling on her phone like she was the whole ride. And I'm in the room again, putting my garments back in order because I'm just like over it. Like, I need to focus on what I'm here for, and I want to be prepared for tomorrow.
I was just coming inside from the back patio, and then I hear somebody knocking, or maybe they rang the doorbell, and then the other designer goes to the door. Oh, we look like the police. Like, we know the man stayed downstairs, so if the music was too loud, we turned it off anyways, because we just wanted to read the rules and abide by those rules. So, what y'all doing here?
They said they're not letting her leave. Someone's trying to leave this location, and we don't think they will.
I heard him say, is there anything, is there speculation of something going on, somebody being held against their will? I'm like, what type of freaky stuff is we getting into already? We ain't even been here good. Like, we just ate. Like,
I'm in the room putting garments back together, and all of a sudden Talisha storms in and she's like, the police are here. Here? Why?
Because they said something always they're being held against their will.
being held against their will. Then that man goes saying like, yeah, then like we got a message or something saying somebody's been kidnapped, and we don't know if you allow us to come inside. Kidnapped? Like kidnapped? But like, so tiger, kidnapped. Who? Where? Who's kidnapped?
I immediately get up, walk over across the hall, and let her know. They're here for you.
I believe I overheard someone saying something about, oh, the police are here, or police are here. And I was like, well, I'm not doing anything, right?
Come on. Okay. You gotta come talk to them.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
And the last thing I wanted to see were the police after my accident that happened.
Come on. Okay, but you need to come on and speak to them on your own behalf. I can't speak on your behalf. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So go talk to them then. You so sorry. Really? You want me to talk to them? Yes. Yes. They're here for you.
I knew it had to do something with her, because what else would it be?
This is the...
She comes downstairs and they ask this question. Did you contact us? And she's just like this. She get the whole deer in the face eyes, like the ones they tell you not to have on the roadway.
Speak with us outside.
She was like, no, I'm okay. Like, now you're making us look crazy because you just look crazy in the face.
I'm the one who was texting you.
So that's when I think the designer and P went to the kitchen and was like, can we talk to you? Because we think that there's something else going on.
Speak with us outside.
Can I speak with you guys outside? No. I need to talk to you, Mr. Officer, policeman. No, I would really would like to. Yeah. Can I?
Is she gonna be right here?
I mean, I'm not sure.
We don't know.
You can leave an office here, but we just want to talk to y'all.
Yeah, I would like to. Well, can we speak to somebody?
Alright, yeah, I'll speak to her and just stay here with her. Alright, yeah.
He's like, you know what? Okay. 2 officers. We're up to 2 officers now. I don't know if I counted yet, but 2.
I just couldn't believe what was going on.
We go over, down the hall of the house, and I began to tell the officer, well, from the time we picked her up, she's been asking abstract questions like, are you trying to kidnap me? Are you trying to hurt me? Are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to sell me? So he's like, okay, he listens to the story. He's like, can I record? Sure, because it's not me. It's there. So he record, replay the story. He's like, okay, so I see what's happening here. Oh, thank you for seeing what's happening here. He's like, so we're gonna take her to a mental hospital. Okay.
Maybe it's not that you're really scared about this whole thing. Maybe you're just experiencing anxiety because nobody actually said, hey, you're worth it. Hey, you can do it. And let me show you how. Like, too many people, we live in a society that just takes people for who they are, tries to use them, especially in this industry. It may be a gullible soul. They'll try to just overtake them. So it could have been some horror stories bad enough that you heard them, but wasn't worried about that. I'm just trying to say, well, it's the proof is basically in the pudding. So if you feel comfortable around us, we look comfortable, what is there to say that nothing else is going astray or amok? Like, we're not talking crazy. There's not a lot of extra things going on even behind the scenes with me. I was like, hey, if your family's on Facebook, tell them to follow me. I could always use some extra followers. Like, if they down for the cause, like, of course, go follow the brand. You got the website, they can go like the brand and see what we've done in the past. It's actual, receipts. And some people in the industry, when you go looking for these receipts, you come up short.
Nice place.
Yeah, it's the Airbnb they got because we're doing a fashion show.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to
I just drove here from DC.
Say that again?
Williamsburg, Soho?
We have a show tomorrow at Skyline Hotel. And then we have a show on Beautiful You. Maybe some of the models might be going there. But the major show is Runways on Fire. This is our really our 3rd time being in New York Fashion Week. I went last year around this time, last February. And then they went again in September, October, the other New York Fashion Week that they have.
Sounds cool. And you guys are from?
I'm from
Virginia.
DC. I'm from DC.
Nice.
So she comes back upstairs. She's like, okay, I want to get my stuff. She comes back upstairs and she gets her bag, and now she's like, she don't want to talk to the police. You called them here. Whatever. So she's in the hallway debating if she wants to go to the hospital because she's on the phone with her mom. She's been on the phone with her mom the entire time. And whatever friends and associates she decided to drag along on this journey. And so she's like, Patience, can you come with me? I was like, you know what? I brought you to New York. Why not go with you? And so I walk over to her, and because she's like, Patience, I gotta tell you something. By this time, there are 4 officers See, good math. See how fast that happens?
You know, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. That's all right. Next thing we know, they're going upstairs with...
She goes into the room and attempts to close the bedroom door. The police officer's like, skirt, you just said they trying to kill you. Why would you go behind closed doors with them? I said, you know what, officer? You're smart. Watch me do this. I'm like, so what's going on? She's like, oh, I'm like, so what's going on? You know, like, I'm like super humbled at this. You okay? What's going on? She's like, they look just like me. Who look just like you, honey? The officers. They look just like me. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. I'm so beautiful. We have the same complexion. And she's been texting the police officer and saying that we're trafficking her and that we're trying.
Yes.
So now I have to give her explanation because they're gonna admit her to the hospital. And I'm hoping to contact her. So, Super say what?
I need some incense. See, this is the way we have this type of mentality when you try to give somebody an opportunity because they say nobody believed in me, and you can feel that, you can resonate with that because you are living, and that's why you're here at New York Fashion Week, to try to make sure that somebody knows the struggle, that nobody sometimes believe in you, and sometimes you don't even believe in yourself. But to have you not even be honest or at least genuine and sincere with people who was trying to be genuine with you, it's gonna make you feel some type of way.
I should take some more coins so I can get back here.
No,
They're
you
gonna
can't even
take us
talk
to
to
the
them.
hospital.
Mom?
The police is on the phone with her mom now.
But you can't talk to them.
What?
But nobody from here can talk to them.
Why you say that?
Because I asked to speak to
Oh, I didn't ask. I didn't ask. You wanna lie to me, baby? Lie.
Because at this point, I don't know whether that's the story you're telling or this is a con. Because this is how people do us all the time.
She got me on 1,000. They said she's an adult. I you know, she don't need nobody to go with her, but they're taking her to the hospital. She needs to see somebody, and they're not letting her stay here without doing so because of the type of conversation she was having via text. One-on-one with the police officer. And it came to me, you know, when we were at the gas station, she called the police on us, which means whole time, exactly what I said at that table was, you're telling us that other people are doing something.
And it's you causing the whole thing.
So your other person is mother. Because mother and family been controlling this whole situation.
And then that's when we realized, like, no, this was not, it was a whole nother type of switch. And now we're like actually assessing it as we're realizing what's really going on. There's been a couple of these switches in this same individual, and we weren't used to it. We didn't have any background information about it. We weren't prepped for it. So kind of like, okay, what do we do now?
Yeah, because I technically feel like I brought her here and I want to make sure she can get back. She's never been here.
Because at the end of the day, we left with this person, so even just consciously, we just think that we're responsible. But how do we help people that's not telling us that they have a problem?
Naked, laughing. Take off your. We can play, but we're not.
Hold on, wait.
So I was wondering how you gonna play.
No, because hold on, wait. Because remember when we was like, oh, the cops outside? They were outside the whole time because she was texting them.
And I told him that. I said the whole time.
So the whole time they were here for her.
Exactly. I told him that. And I was like, it don't take that long to investigate one house. Like, they're looking for something.
By the time I get outside into the truck, the officer's like, I think you're wasting your time.
They won't let you go.
I opted out.
Oh, why?
She's 21. She'll be alright. Once they get her admitted, you'd like have to pick me up in like an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he like time wasted on that. But so he gives me the mom phone number. And I go, do you know what's going on? Yeah. Do you know why she's acting that way? Well, I don't know. I would have to ask her. Oh, okay. Well, has she been speaking with you guys since she's been with us? Yeah. Then the dad comes in the background getting ready to say something. And the line drops. And so it just came to me that the whole time she's saying her mom's worried about her is because you told your mom that you were scared.
This is only day one.
Yo, I need some. Somebody gonna have to make a trip up here.
Please leave your message for.
Which leads me to believe that this is genetics. You're laughing.
No, because I wasn't expecting you to say that.
My eyes weren't low enough for all of that. So when she said she went to the hospital, I was like, okay. Because maybe she could get some pills. And I'm going to be honest with you, after that, like the whole shenanigans, she was like, yo, I did it. Like, girl, well, why is they here?
It's a whole dysfunctional
It just really doesn't make
And
sense.
if it's not a dysfunctional family, then you know what
It's
this
not a
is?
dysfunctional family. It's family who have disabilities that's passed on from generation to generation. She's cursed with a sickness.
And even if you have a disability or something, be okay in saying that it's okay. Even if you don't know that you have one. Come to people like us, we will try to help you and be like, hey, did you get help for that thing that you were going through? We're not here to judge. We just want to make sure that you got you first. So then whenever you're ready, maybe we could be, but you weren't even kicking it like that. You were on some like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's talking about, pleading the third degree. And then like, you just didn't even want to talk to the people that you just called on us.
So has she really been kidnapped?
No. But it's not far in between to believe that her parents can convince her of that. Because
No,
they're freaking, yes.
So she,
and who knows?
that's what I'm saying. Like, was that story even real?
We don't
Right.
know. We don't know her.
No,
We
I
don't
know.
nothing.
She's being facetious.
No, I'm not being like, I'm not trying to take you. I'm saying, we thought we knew, but we
Right,
don't know shit.
right.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
no, that's the point I was getting at.
Like, we
that's the
thought
point
we
I was
knew.
getting at. Because that's the point I was getting at.
It is what it is. Either you rock with people or you don't rock with people. And this person that we were dealing with was between the two.
Oh.
I mean, being
In the
possessed
phone.
is a real thing.
Yes.
So she tells me to close the door. I'm thinking we're gonna go behind the door and she's gonna tell me something personal. It was personal, except she said, why do those guys look like me? I said, well, what do you mean? They look Dominican like me.
What
I
guys?
said, the police officers, girl. The
Yo,
cops.
she's had this conversation
So
with
listen,
me in the
behind the
backseat.
door, this is what she's saying. She's like, they look like me. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, and they're so beautiful. I didn't know I was so beautiful. And then she's like, and I'm like, okay, so you ready to go to the hospital now? Let's go. Let's go. It's time for you to go. Cause it's 4 police officers in the house. What? You want the, and then she's like, can we close the door? He's like, no, you can't, because you just told us they trying to leave.
Yo, when they went out the house, I'm like, okay, they leaving. And then came back in with that shield. I said,
A shield?
I said, what is, they came back in with the shield.
Like somebody
Before
was
the
trying to
ambulance
hold-
came, they went out, the 2 cops that came in after, because when the 2 went upstairs, all of a sudden 2 more came out of nowhere, literally looked at me and kept walking upstairs. I said hi, everything, like just dismiss me.
Right.
Went upstairs, it was at the stairs, and then they came back. I went in the room and sat on the bed to finish sewing. They left, went out the door, I said, oh, okay, and then came back in with this clear shield, like a bulletproof shield. They had it in the stairwell the whole time.
Sir, we're in pajamas. We're in.
Yo,
We're.
they went out and got a shield and came back.
And so
They
when they
probably
came
thought
up
the
the
killer- they
stairs,
probably thought the
listen,
killer
when
was-
they came up the stairs, I said, oh, you guys are pretty deep for a whole bunch of women.
I heard something about
Oh, it's
women.
protocol because of the situation. I said,
What
oh.
situation?
Because they probably thought
She
the
was
predator was.
texting.
I know, I know that part.
Probably thought the predator was.
That's what we're
That
trying to get you
whole-
to see, because we're trying to figure out
No,
where it is.
no, that's whole sex trafficking thing.
It's real.
That's real.
And we're in New York.
I know some of these charges personally. Not like I did it, but I'm just telling you. Who's doing that?
Me too is real.
But they were sitting outside
They
for
were
the
over
past
there
20 minutes.
for a minute. I thought they were ticketing cars for a hot
Yeah.
second. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
up on that house.
They were there the whole time.
And
because
like when they
he
were
was
there,
texting
a person came out,
Yeah.
went into a car, went into another car, the car moved. So I assumed, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
they're checking parking.
I thought so too.
And we was looking at the movie, was like, why did they have so
But right after a while, I was just like, I know she
And
ain't called the
so-
cops.
Me
No,
too, I was
no.
thinking that something,
I know she ain't called
And
the
I told
cops.
myself, she gonna
Right,
take
we
a
just
knock,
said
man.
that. We just said
and
that
then
verbally.
excuse me, and then they was in the kitchen talking.
You know-
I was in my room, and then I heard the knocking. I said, oh, at first, I don't know, I thought it was Philip.
Phillip.
So when I looked out the window like this and seen the cops, I said,
Yep.
this girl called
I was like,
cops. So I opened her, I said, yes, how can I help you? They were like, hi, we got a call from here. I said, pertaining to what? He was like, someone has called and said that they were being held here against their will and no one is letting them leave. I said, hold on real quick. I said, I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna leave it wide open. I said, I'll be right back.
Right, anybody got me.
I came, I said, the cops are at the door. I said, come on. I said, the cops are here. Let's go.
This is where you want to go.
Because now you done took it to a whole nother level. You gotta go.
Which means that when she told me that her mother sent out her location to the police to
It
find
was
us
really
on our way
her.
here, it was really her. She asked us to stop at the gas station so the police could catch up to us. She actually told me she sent them our location. So I don't know if you remember, but when she went to the bathroom, because she wasn't doing well and never went to the bathroom. So when I was outside, and I was right to say that she could have got us all put in jail because there was open alcohol in the car.
There was so many situations.
My freaking car is not 100% to standard at this time. So we wouldn't have made it. We don't
that
have a
the
doorbell.
doorbell?
I thought we didn't have doorbell.
We don't have no doorbell.
Where Bella at?
Bella in the room. She's filing her nails.
And I just felt like what a day, what a night, what a day, what a night.
I was saying, I was like, I felt obligated to tell the host what happened. He lived downstairs.
Right, if he's seen the cops come to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
ain't gonna believe it. He gonna get
That sounded like a door.
Bella? You okay over there?
She over there talking about, you taking her? Because I share a room with her and I don't feel comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
like you don't have to say that because none of us were comfortable. They
Right.
were already taking her.
Right.
Like at
Calm
this
down.
point, like we like.
Because I told her, I said,
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
said
that's-
when we heard the screaming and she went outside, I told the cop, I said, listen, I said, I went through this kitchen, took everything sharp out and hit it.
Because listen,
'cause at
that's
this-
why I was like, can I talk to you?
Right.
Like, I want to talk to you. Can
Right,
you can talk to
exactly.
her? Let's talk about it.
Because
Let me give you a background.
at this point, like,
So we were also thinking about too, like, what if it wouldn't have went that way? What if she wouldn't have called the police? Even that might have been a safer idea. Cause what if she would have just been like, they're trying to kill me? So you never know. People might be like, so I gotta get them first. Like, what if that was the case? I wouldn't be saying what if like that. Like, I promise you that.
I don't feel safe for us.
Right.
Not her. Us.
Right. Like,
Because now I'm looking around like, what could be a weapon? I'm looking at the lamps like, dang, that could be a weapon.
because you've made so many accusations about people harming you that maybe you're really the threat.
My friend's gonna drive. He's gonna uptown and he's gonna drop me up and he's gonna leave. So I'll be there around 2:30, 2:33. Okay. If I'm gonna be there later than that, I'll text you. I'll make sure you get a look.
Can you not text me? Can you actually call me so my phone rings? I have my text on silent so I can work without being disturbed. So just give me a call so my phone rings so I can make sure I don't miss you, you know?
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
See you soon.
Okay.
Oh, that was rude.
I don't hear it.
You don't hear what?
What am I listening for? I did not know that. I think maybe she might have mentioned it. P might have mentioned that the new guy, I don't like to say disability because he's not disabled, but she might have mentioned that he was hearing impaired. So he's deaf.
What?
It passed the automated system. Cause you was like, somebody was telling me to be quiet. 'Cause of the phone.
You need to go to bed.
No, that was Philip, right? The interpreter, like, it was who you were talking to.
Yeah.
But y'all were saying, I don't know.
You gotta talk to
But
them
when
like
they
it's
first
him.
come on the phone, they say the phone has been answered by a interpreter. But
Oh.
And then
that part.
I was the only one downstairs, so I'm like, what's going on up there? Like,
Well, I said I'm glad she out the house and I have a king size bed now. Unless somebody else is coming.
Like, she was probably gonna harm herself. Like,
And I didn't even know that P stayed up like all night worrying about the girl, trying to figure out when she was going to get released. But of course, you're over 18, so it's not like we can just pry. The age requirement doesn't even help us. Like, I mean, it kind of like hurts us. And then the whole thing with just women disappearing, people disappearing all over the East Coast, like it's crazy.
5:45 in the morning, I get a text. I'm in Brooklyn.